Hey guys, Coach Mitch, let's talk about it today. 7 points, 7 reasons why people are not passing the Secret Service super interview. I've been coaching for 7 years now. I can tell you the 7 reasons right now. Let's get to it. First thing is this. A lot of times when I get a client who's joined into my coaching program, he or she will talk about the excitement of it all, right? Trying to make it sound, their answers sound more, I'm in there, I'm doing this or doing that, right? They will immediately start talking about the weapons and arresting and takedowns and enforcement. Well, it's good to know these things about law enforcement. This isn't what the panel is primarily looking at, you guys. They want to talk about responsibility, right? They want to talk about your understanding of the Secret Service mission. What is the Secret Service mission? If you know what that is, put it down below in the comments. But you should know that before you walk into that panel. You should even know before you walk into my coaching program as well, because we're going to hammer that point. They're looking for emotional maturity. They're looking for direction, looking for you to be a cautious person. That's what they're looking for. Not looking for the excitement at all. They do not want Rambos. If you want a Rambo, go join Delta Force or the SEALs or something like that. Those guys are very tough. Be part of those guys. That is not what Secret Service is looking for. This panel doesn't want to hear it. Number 2, the mission is much bigger than the action you're going to partake in. So the mission isn't about excitement, right? People think, what about Mission Impossible? That's a good TV show, fantastic. But it's about responsibility. The mission of Secret Service, whether it be UD or SA, is about responsibility, right? Protecting people, infrastructure, national interests, and VIPs. That's the mission of Secret Service. It is not about this overriding excitement you see on TV, on these movies, It's got nothing to do with that whatsoever. Very, very little, right? Number 3, of course, is good judgment beats aggression every day. You can turn on YouTube any time of the day, go to some videos, you see people in uniform, men and women in uniform, looking like unprofessional as can be. They go viral because they're not thinking before they're acting before they're thinking, of course. What happens there? They're not showing AT behavior. What's that? Analytical thinking behavior means you think about before you act, right? The Secret Service doesn't want that. They have no time for that. Judgment beats aggression every time. So the panel, when they ask you questions, when I ask you questions in my coaching program, I'm asking you to see how you think, right? I'm assessing whether you understand the situation, whether you understand how to gather the information I'm asking about, right? Whether you understand how to make sound decisions under pressure. And yes, 9 out of 10 of my questions are pressure-based. They are. I'm expecting 5 points. 5 points in the answer from you each and every time. And then you're going to have counter questions within your answers to me. My coaching program is thorough. It gets you ready, of course, right? Because when this panel looks at you, you're sitting at the table across from them. They're waiting for you to answer questions that are based on sound judgment, emotional maturity, mission focus. They're not looking for Mr. Aggression, okay? Again, Delta Force, go there for that. No problem at all, okay? This point here, you guys, if you want to get into my coaching program, if you want to get into my 92.7% success rate for my Secret Service people, down below in my description, coach links are down there. Get into my calendar. We can start for sure tomorrow. Now, toughness versus professionalism. Yes, a lot of times I get candidates who answer questions trying to sound tough. Don't do that. You're not going to impress the committee. I've got a law enforcement and a military background, plus I've been coaching for 7 years, so you're not going to impress me either. I'm not looking to be impressed. I'm looking for professionals. Before I put someone in that chair in front of this panel of the Secret Service, I want to make sure they are professional. That's what I'm doing. Federal panels are always going to be impressed by maturity and emotional control, right? That's what they're going to be impressed by. They do not want to see one of their people in uniform on YouTube going viral because they did not think before they act. Someone says something bad about their mother, oh my gosh, and they go off and do something stupid on video. They don't want that, okay? This is why professionalism is much more important than being tough, okay? We see today, especially, too many law enforcement people acting before they're thinking. It's a bad look, okay? Number 5 is the main duty for you guys in Secret Service is protection. That's a responsibility. Whether you're protecting a federal building, a VIP, or someone in public, you're not seeking excitement for yourself. You're not trying to be the show off. You're there to protect them. That's your only job. Now, there to look cool, to walk around looking cool, to say things that are cool. No. Forget about what you see on TV. Even forget about some of the clips as of recently, in the past few weeks, whatever. Secret Service is not supposed to behave that way, ever. Always be in a mindset of protectionism. Always be in a mindset of follow the mission, which is what? 0 fail. There's your answer, okay? 0 fail. Let's keep on going. Number 6 is easy. You're going to have in every group, in every unit, Secret Service as well. You're going to have the best officers there, right? So the strongest officers there don't react to incidents, right? They identify the risk first, they stay alert, they communicate effectively, and they often prevent problems before they happen. So what does that mean? It means they're situationally aware. This means that in your answer to these guys, you want to actually state that, situationally aware, situational awareness, right? I teach you that, when to say that and how to answer a question that way, right? You want to show these guys that you can do this, of course, right? Now, when you do this, right? Number 7 is this. Let's think about what they're thinking about. The panel, 3 or 4 people looking at you, right? From the way you answer your questions, say you're going down this excitement route, being tough, jumping stuff. You think they can trust you? You want to have this panel be able to trust you. Therefore, your answers must be based on maturity, control, mission focus. You cannot be a ramble in this process. Now, I get some people, of course, I do this for 7 years, of course, so I get people sometimes that come to me with the ramble mentality. We get rid of that. We nullify it because that's not what they want. And of course, they pass. If you guys are serious about the Secret Service Super Interview and you want help from me, I'm here to help. They have an over 63% fail rate. That's huge. I have a 92.7% pass rate for my Secret Service Super Interview clients for the past 7 years. There's a reason why it works. You want to see why it works? Get into my description down below, click a link, get into my calendar, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.